What is up, crew? Welcome back. If you're a first time viewer, my name is Craig, and today we're going to chat about Michelin tyres. Now, I've done a few reviews over the past with Michelin tyres. I jumped on them around 4 years ago and absolutely fell in love with the Wild Enduro. It was a tyre that just changed the way I rode, and realised I also had to learn to corner again, because all of a sudden I was able to be a little bit more aggressive into the corners, and it really did boost my confidence when it came to riding trails and faster corners. So I'm going to chat today about the Michelin Force AM2. Fairly new tyre in the Michelin lineup, and I put these on for a month or so. The plan was to have them on for about 4 weeks, do a review on them, and then go back to the Wild Enduros. Now, that was 7 months ago. I've had these tyres on since then and absolutely love them. Now, the Force AM is more of a downcountry / aggressive cross-country tyre. It's a super fast rolling tyre, not seriously aggressive knobs, and definitely not aggressive sort of a side knob. So when it comes to cornering, I was a little bit weary because it didn't have that bite on the edge. Visually didn't have that bite on the edge that I was hoping for. But after riding with these Force AM2s, I realised that the grip on the sides of these is actually a lot better than I expected. And I was able to really roost into a lot of corners. So the Force AM2, it comes in 27 and 29 inch, and it comes in a 2.4 and a 2.6. Now on my bike, I'm running 2.6 up front, and I'm running the 2.4 at the rear. I do like a little bit of a fatter tyre, probably again from my BMX days where you ran the old 175 and the 2125. Now, Michelin are well known for running their GumX and their MagX compounds. The Force AM2s come in the GumX compound. Now, the GumX on the Force AM offers improved rolling qualities as well as increased amounts of grip as well. So it was just a really nice combination for this style tyre. And I just found that the Force AM2, it just delivered everything that I wanted. It was the ultimate pedaling tyre. It just the rolling resistance was minimal, and it was just an absolute treat to pedal, especially when climbing. Like I always mention, climbing I need all the help that I can get, and the Force AM2 has definitely delivered in that field. Now, the Force AM has the 3x60 TPI sidewall, which is called their gravity shield. Now, I love Michelin's technology they're bringing to the industry right now. It's certainly, they're offering stuff that other companies have to follow and are starting to follow now. With their 3x60 TPI sidewall, the threads are actually offset a lot too. The whole idea of that is increased sidewall support, as well as a lot less chance of getting cuts through the sides from foreign objects on the trail, like sharp rocks, glass, things like that. And again, in the 7 months I've had these tyres, I don't believe I've had a flat tyre. If I have, well, a puncture I should say, if I have, the orange seal has done its job there and sealed it up pretty quick. You'll also notice it's 7 months of riding. I don't ride every day, but I'm a heavy rider and I do ride aggressive, and the wear on these is very minimal after 7 months. These are still a very nice, fresh riding tyre, so I'm quite impressed with the durability of the tyre as far as the wear goes, and durability as far as sidewall support, stability on the tyre itself. Michelin, their gravity shield casing is absolutely phenomenal. Now, as it sits when you buy it, the Michelin Force AM2 in a 29x2.4 has a claimed weight of 1,050 grams, which is really, really good for a tyre with a triple sidewall strength to it. I'm blown away. This is aimed at aggressive cross-country. This is aimed at conservative enduro, downcountry riding. This is just the best all-round tyre for getting out in the saddle and pedaling for hours on end, and then riding aggressive at the same time. The Force AM delivers. Now, one thing I've always loved about Michelin is how they locate their sipes. Now, a lot of people don't think too much about sipes on a knob on a tyre, and the ones who do believe that it's just to disperse water or dust. Now, the aim of the sipes on the Michelin knobs is for one knob to have two different functions. It will allow the knob to rotate a little bit this way and also that way. So when you're climbing the front section of the knob will move before the back section. The whole idea of that is it just offers a little bit more traction and a bit more of a smoother feel when you're climbing or under braking as well. Now, Michelin are very smart on where they place those sipes on their outer knobs as well. The whole idea of that is to allow the inner knob to compress a little bit and then the outer one to stand firm, so that when the tyre comes in, it hooks in and it bites really, really well. Another thing with the Force AM, if I can get this right, you'll see here, the tread pattern itself is designed to disperse the dirt and the water as you're going through the trail itself. Now, down the centre of the tyre, you've got a 4-stage knob design. You've basically got your two knobs straight together, then you've got a single knob, then you've got two on the outside, and then you've got a longer two straight together as well. So the whole idea of this is to push everything out of the way as you're going through the trail itself, especially when you get into some of the looser, dustier sections of the trail. And that's exactly where the Force AM is designed. It's designed for hard pack riding or loose over hard. However, I have ridden it in a lot of sort of less rocky areas, and they still perform exceptionally well. So overall, massive fan of the Force AM tyre. Now when it comes to cornering, as I mentioned, I was a little bit worried that it may not corner as aggressive as a Wild Enduro, and rightfully so. When you look at the knobs on a Wild Enduro, they do their job really, really well. You may feel a little bit of an instability come from the tyre itself, but outside of that, I had no issues whatsoever. This is one of the ultimate tyres, probably one of the best all-round tyres I've ever ran to this day, definitely. Let me know what tyres you use, let me know what dramas you've had. Do you use Michelins and have you had a good experience with them? I'm keen to see. Let's check it out. Drop your comments below. Check them out. I'll leave full links in the description below on the tyres. And there it is. I think that's covered everything I wanted to cover on the Michelin Force AM2s. I've said that word so many times now. I hope you enjoyed that one. Stay safe, stay rad, do something on that bike today that you never did yesterday, and we'll see you on the next one.